Hello and welcome to NSK's PV Power Hour for November 11th, 2017. My name's Yoshi, and this is a podcast about Japanese idols brought to you by newschoolkaidan.com, and I am joined, as always, by the Charlie Draco. Count. What's up, dude?
Not a hell of a lot.
Just knives.
Yeah, just knives.
Just knives. All right.
I'm looking at knives and monitors right now. So
Great.
Are you tired of looking at knives yet?
I only started yesterday, and I didn't.
Okay,
really,
so you got a while.
He's going to take his time.
You have like a month
I didn't really
of
look too
obsessing
much.
every day, trying to
I-
look for that perfect knife
Yeah, pretty much.
to cut like random pieces of string with and package tape.
No, he's going to go skin some
Yeah.
deer.
No, actually, Dave's
It's
probably
a-
closer.
It's a worthy endeavor. No, that's what 90% of people get nice knives for.
Yeah,
Open boxes.
Yeah,
God damn it, guys.
yeah, it is.
Ugh.
Actually, mine would be more used to open plastic bags, which is
Okay.
why I want a good knife that holds its edge.
Yep.
Because plastic is very hard on.
It sticks to the blade.
Especially
Well-
plastic bags, you know.
It doesn't stick to the blade, but it dulls them really quick.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I work with them every day. I cut plastic bags all day at work with regular box cutters, and I keep having to switch blades
Yeah.
like once a week. So,
I have box cutters at work and they're garbage. Like one of them, you know how they like click
yep.
Yeah.
to like keep it in place?
Yep.
The thing that keeps it in place like
Oh, it's
moves.
loose.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
loose.
that's not
So now I'll
safe.
like cut into something and like try to cut it down, and then it'll like move
blade
in and out
sticks.
while I'm doing it.
The
Like, it's
blade
not
just
safe.
extends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need. Walmart's got some really nice box cutters that they give their employees. You just squeeze them, the blade pops out, you cut it, you let go, and it pulls back in. You don't have to worry about locking it or nothing, and it's got a setting so it only extends so far out.
Is it
So
Walmart brand?
I think probably it is. I think it's probably something
That's
that
crazy.
Walmart's got like exclusive use to.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never seen them anywhere.
Wonder if they
else.
sell them on the secondary market.
I have
Walmart
nev-
exclusive employee knife.
I've never seen them anywhere else. They're just plastic, but they
They
take
work.
They do
a
the
regular
job.
razor blade, and you can set them to depending on how far into the box you want to cut, so you don't cut the product. But
God damn it. New Knife Kaidan, welcome. This is a podcast about knives.
Oh, yeah.
Brought to you by newschoolkaidan.com. And that other voice you heard is Daily. Daily,
Hi.
back. What's up, dude?
I'm not dead.
You're not dead, thank God.
Not yet.
Well, we're all going to be dead.
Yeah, not yet though.
At this rate, we're all going to be dead. Because this
Yep.
world.
I'm here 10 watches later.
Do you want to talk about your watches?
Damn.
Not really.
Okay, great.
It's
He doesn't want to talk about the money he spent on that.
I bought 10 and I'm selling like 5.
You buy You buy some Rolexes with diamonds and.
No,
That
not
sounds
with diamonds.
expensive. Oh, but he didn't rule out the fact that he has Rolexes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
no.
There you go.
he-
I have one or two in mind. I'm not
Oh.
gonna get one
Oh,
for a while.
all right. So, yeah. Day's back. I don't know if you're going to be back full time, but you're
Yeah.
back for tonight. Chilling.
We've already
Like
turned
a
our
villain?
Discord into a EDC board. You know,
What's
knives, watches. Oh, you don't know what EDC is? I can
No.
I can clue
Oh
you in.
God,
on
no!
the,
No! Don't! I don't need to know.
In the
I don't
know.
want. I don't want to know.
Everyday carry is what it
Oh
stands
God
for.
damn it!
So now we're gonna talk about knives. We're gonna talk about. I already went through this phase, man. We went through. I went through pens, solid brass right here.
Jesus.
I got another one in copper. You know you're getting old when you're like into everyday shit.
Look, I'm not gonna blame you because I just felt like buying a Rubik's cube and I bought one for $5. So, you know, I'm not gonna question your purchasing habits because I'm buying dumb shit too. So
I'm not gonna question it because I'm looking at a keyboard that looks like a freaking typewriter. It's like $200.
Oh yeah.
you got one of those?
No, I
Oh,
haven't
you
got
need
one.
one, man. You need one now.
It's so
I
cool.
I haven't got one, but I have looked at it. I had more important things to buy than that, but yeah.
That's usually always the case for any purchase.
Like a knife.
There's always something
Yeah.
better to buy, or more useful for every day.
I think the monitor is gonna come first, and then I'll worry about the other.
Yeah.
stuff.
EDC monitor, yes.
Oh, everyday carry, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. It's legal.
That's
I mean,
called, that's
Criminal
called a
carry.
phone.
Yeah.
That's called a.
That's what
a
phones
cell,
are.
Cell phone.
See, you just called a smartphone a cell phone. Come on, man.
Yeah, because I'm old and that's what they are, cell phones.
No, I definitely still call them cell phones once in a while.
I just call them phone because I'm lazy. All right, so let's talk about some idols.
Oh yeah,
Before-
these are way more exciting than what we were just talking about.
I mean, to be fair, that's why people are here. I think.
Yeah.
No,
I
I think they're
think.
here to talk about Spyderco.
No, I think they're here just to listen to us bullshit each other.
I mean, we could do a whole nother podcast about dumb shit that we could talk about. But this one
This is
specifically is for
Christmas.
PVs.
Oh, yeah.
The Japanese idols. Yeah, the Christmas is themed because it's coming up in a month and a half or so. First up, Equal Love, Bokura no Seifuku Christmas.
Oh, I have no idea what's in store for me with this.
Well, Equal Love, let me give you some background. Equal Love is a group that is produced by Sachi Hararino of HKT48. And she picked, I don't know if she picked them out, but they are belong
She had
to-
like an audition thing.
I don't
and
know
everything?
if she auditioned them, but
She
Okay.
assisted in the audition. for
I'm
them?
assuming she did some of
At
that.
least
But
we think.
they're people at the Yoyogi Animation Academy, and they're part of the Seiyu department, so they're voice actresses, but also idols being produced by Sachi. So that's
Are they
basically
like
the breakdown.
professional? voice
Well, no, they're
actresses?
training to be
Okay.
one. They're in the school. Yoyogi Animation's a big animation school, whether you're an artist, voice actress,
Oh.
producer, whatever, all that, 3D graphic designer, whatever.
Okay.
So, it's like a Full Sail university, I guess, but for anime and manga, I guess.
It's a tech school for anime.
Right.
Mhm.
So, it's very, you could tell the influence that the 48 family have on this. It's very clear just from listening to the song, I think, mostly.
I mean, do you think, like the composer worked on AKS stuff? Or
I would bet money.
yeah,
Probably.
there's some cross contamination.
Yeah. Well, Sashi writes the lyrics. I know that for a fact. That's definitely credited on here. Let me just check
How are
on
the lyrics,
composer.
Yoshi? How do you find them?
I mean, it's fine. She talks about like cold chicken because you buy chicken on every Christmas. So that's a thing.
Well, I do recognize the arranger, Yuasa.
Yeah. No, it's Kato Kazuhiro.
Okay. Well
I
then,
think. No.
according to Google, it's Yuasa Atsushi.
What's the song name? Something Christmas?
No, that's
Kurisumasu?
arrangement.
Yeah.
The Bokura no Seifuku Christmas.
Jesus, they just fucking. I don't know. That sounds like 5 songs that I've heard before in
Yeah.
terms of titles. They're just kind of mashed up. It's just missing Seishun.
Well, I mean,
And then it'll become like the ultimate conglomerate.
Well, I mean, it is
Song
pretty
title.
Seishun. It's
Yeah.
pretty Seishun in the video.
yeah. I mean, the girls are trying to knit like a scarf because the scarf is part of the choreo, which is cool. I like that. I think it's neat that they bring in props for, choreo and stuff. Because like
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat.
Paspo did it with like the fan and stuff. It was pretty badass. That's like my favorite one. But yeah, they use it really well here. But yeah, the PV, it's the members knitting a scarf for what I assume is their crush, and that's basically it.
I think there's reference. I can't quite make out what they say. It's something Czech, and I think it might be Gingham Czech or something to that effect. But
Okay.
I can't quite make out what they say.
Just like a checker pattern or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
yeah.
it's something Czech. It's like a certain style, I think, but I can't make out what exactly they say.
They're gonna make a check scarf.
Yes,
Hmm.
I think. I don't know.
We'll go with that.
It sounds like something Sashi
So
would do, though. Would be,
Who was surprised by this song?
Like, in what way?
Yeah.
Just in general, like, oh, wow, this song.
It was okay.
It's fine.
No, I can't say I was surprised by it.
I mean, I sort of know what I'm getting with Equal Love at this point. Their first single sounded very,
Similar.
similar to what Sashi's done all her career. So I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, like if this was like a Sashihara Reno solo Christmas song, and she just sang this entire song herself, I could see that happening.
It's done in the very typical AKS way with very little solo lines.
Yeah, I feel like their first single had
Oh, yeah,
way more
that's
solo
true.
lines, or no, it didn't. It wasn't that they had more solo lines. I just like the way the vocals were layered onto each other. Maybe also because they're voice actresses, so they're better singers. I don't know what it is, but the recording of the voice sounded way better than what I usually hear from like the 48 family, where it's just like it's almost like they're whispering because they're trying to sing falsetto at the same time.
And stay in tune with everybody else that's singing.
Well, I mean, that, I'm sure the studio producer touches up with
yeah.
auto-tune and stuff, so,
Yeah.
yeah. It's, I don't know, I think it's fine.
How
It's-
Christmassy? Like, does it make you feel like Christmas?
it has that feel.
It's got that it's got the Christmas bells, right?
A little bit, light.
Yeah, but that's only really towards the end that I notice them.
They start with it, right? A little
It's,
like music
it's-
box kind of jingle thing, and then
I think it's pretty faint. It's not really in your face about it. I think what, like, brings it home as a Christmas thing is the PV. The song is, yeah, it sounds Christmassy, but I don't instantly think Christmas just hearing the song.
I would like to hear this song when I'm like wandering around a mall.
It's,
Just have this music playing.
Like, during the
That gives
holiday
me like
times,
it just gives me a Christmas.
I
Yeah,
would-
like if I'm walking around a town center and I
I'd
hear this
advise
song, you know?
everyone to stay away from a mall during the holidays. Just as a
Yeah.
person who works in the mall.
I would much rather hear this played over the PA than I would Jingle Bells or
Oh yeah.
Santa.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm more
Claus.
into songs that sound Christmassy than actual Christmas songs
Can,
at this point.
There's like this reverse like revolution of people really unironically being into Christmas music.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Drives me insane because I listen to Christmas music for a month and a half every
Yeah.
year straight, and I can't get away from it. It's just impossible. And I would love to put these people in my situation, see if they like Christmas songs afterwards.
It's really ironic. I listen to more Christmas songs outside of the season than I do during the
Why?
season. I don't know.
Like, what kind of Christmas songs? Idle Christmas songs?
Oh, yeah, but just in general.
Well, if it's on my playlist, I would listen to it if it's good. I just not a big fan of Christmas
But
themed songs because they
then
tend to
I-
be bawdy in a way.
I don't generally listen to traditional Christmas songs. I listen to things like Trans-Siberian Orchestra or idol songs like Santa-san or some of the...
I mean,
Momoko
Santa
stuff.
San is
Yeah,
a
that
Christmas
song-
but it's
it-
beyond holiday.
It transcends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so much like
It'll be Christmas
It
all
has
year
to be.
round with that
yeah.
song.
It doesn't
But-
have to be Christmas to listen to it.
But I'll skip Santa-san during Christmas.
All right.
Whatever.
But I don't
Alright.
know why, but I will.
Because you're tired of hearing it by then. Because you listen to it all year.
Yeah,
Like,
I
let's
mean,
go 1 month without listening to Santa-san. That's okay.
No, I've done that. I've definitely done that.
I don't even remember the last time I listened to Santa San.
I'm seeing, like, AKB member lookalikes in this group. I can see, like, a Watanabe Mayu lookalike. I could see a Sashihara Rino lookalike.
There's a girl I thought was an X21 that's here. I was like, is she in two groups? What the fuck is going on? But it's not. It's a short-haired girl, but it's not.
This group had one song before, or...
They had one
Yeah.
single, yeah.
okay.
I don't remember what it was called,
Yeah,
but I
like,
liked
I
it.
never heard of this group. Obviously, I've been gone most of this year, but... Yeah, I've never heard of this group before, and I looked at the views, and it has almost 400,000 views, so that's why I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're-
at the
they've
same
only-
time, only like 16,000 followers or something. So
yeah,
there's
so I think a lot of
little-
people clicked for, like, the curiosity. like,
Right. So there is a...
let's see what the
little-
buzz is about, and then...
Right.
But
so
don't
there's a little
subscribe.
thing there.
Yeah, their first song was Equal Love.
Oh, it was equal. It was self-titled.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was only 2 months ago.
I like that song, actually. I
Yeah,
just
it's
haven't
good.
listened to it since. Yeah, it's solid. Um,
Yeah.
What I liked about it was that it sort of highlighted their like high-pitched anime voice or their ability to do a high-pitched anime voice.
Like
It's not inherently obvious here.
Dempa-ish?
Yeah, not Dempa-ish. It's very like the music was straightforward, like something a 48 group would do, like every single. But
But
what I
with an
liked
anime
about
voice?
yeah, like you can hear bits and pieces of like anime voices coming out,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was neat. It was different. It was a fresh take on a sound we've heard for the last 10 years now at this point. With this song, I don't hear it as much. It seems a little more straightforward.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely more.
Yeah,
More
but
so.
overall, it's like this song is nothing to write home about, right?
Nah.
Like
No.
we're not gonna
No.
listen to this song
No, I ever again.
after
Probably.
this.
Yeah.
I can add it to like my generic Christmas playlist if I want some mood music. If I'm not feeling Christmassy enough and I need music to help me on my way to feeling warm inside as a human.
But I feel like you could probably pick like 10 AKB songs that are
But it's always,
better.
I don't know, I'm always trying to expand the playlist. Because
Right,
there
right.
aren't
No, I
that
get
many
that.
Christmas songs,
Yeah.
you know?
But you're always guaranteed one AKB Christmas song a year, though.
Oh
for
yeah,
the most
for
part.
sure. I like a lot of the Christmas AKB songs.
Yeah, they're good. I think the last one I watched was like fucking. I don't even remember the PV, but it was just like I just remember Geesh in it. That's all I remember.
It was
It's probably like 2-3 years ago.
Was Junigatsu the SKE one.
It's Junigatsu no Kangaroo.
Yeah, would that be Christmas?
I would say so. I thought that was a Christmassy. I mean, the song itself didn't really sound like Christmas, but I would say that was a thematically Christmas song. Well, I don't know what the fuck a kangaroo has to do with December, but fucking whatever, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you're in Australia.
I mean, yes, Australia does celebrate the month of December, I guess.
The month of Christmas.
They recognize the month of December like the rest of the world. Yeah, I
Well,
think they do, yeah.
I would guess Australia celebrates Christmas, and for them it's summer down there, so.
But they were dressed in winter clothes in that PV.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Do you know what the last Christmas song was from AKB?
That's what I'm trying to remember, but I think the one I'm thinking of is the one I feel like it was in a set. There's like a big ass Christmas tree, and I just remember Geisha. Maybe Kasai Tomomi is the last one I remember. But that's probably 2-3 years ago at this point, because Kasai's
Yeah.
been gone for a while
It's
now.
been a while.
But I'm sure they've done something recently. All right. Anything else on this?
No, not really. Like, the music video was fine.
It was shot well.
It's a good casual looking music video. Like their outfits are just, regular uniforms, but they're all wintered out with the coats and scarves
Holy
and stuff.
shit. The one I'm thinking of is from 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Toteoki Christmas. Yeah, I remember this PV. I'm just
been
looking
a-
at it right now. Holy shit. That was 5 years ago? What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you guys don't have any more to say, Day, you want to rate it? We do it out of 100.
Out of 100, I'll give the music video like a 70. I'm being generous because I haven't been here for a while, but I do think like the colors are nice. Everything's very crisp and clear. Not a lot of color distortion. I like the use of blues. I feel like a lot of Japanese music videos try to push like all the skin tones a lot, like the pinks and the browns and the reds. But there's some good night shots with a lot of blue. It balances out with the warm colors that this PV has as well. That's all Christmassy and shit. So I'll give it 70. I'll give a song like, I don't know. I'll give it a 60. I think it's a decent Christmas song. Just as like a mood setter, like I said, if I was walking around outside.
Did you say 60?
Yeah.
That seems... I don't think that's generous.
Okay. Well, the PV I was generous on.
Yeah.
the song though, it's a 60 because it's not a song that I'm ever gonna look forward to listen to. It's decent for a very limited use case, which is 1 month out of the entire year. So yeah,
I mean,
like a
if
60,
the song is good
65.
enough, it's gonna transcend the season or the holidays for me. You know, like Santa-san. Like I
know.
still
Like, for
listen to
me,
like
yeah.
Noeru no Yoru was like from 10,000 years
Yeah.
ago. I love that song.
Oh yeah,
I
there
still
are,
listen
there are
to it if it
Christmas
comes
songs
up.
that are just so good that I would listen to it like almost any time.
Yeah.
I mean, and those are always going to be the stars of the playlist when, my winter playlist or whatever, But this song is definitely the filler portion of my playlist. If I
Right,
have it.
right. It's not the go-to. It's just
Yeah.
there to.
It's the songs that fill out in between the good ones.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. All right, Draco.
Yeah, I think the only Christmas song that really stands out for me from AKB was Manatsu no Christmas Rose. But for this one, I'll give the song like a 70. It's an alright song. The PV I'll give a 75. It's well done. I don't care for the outfits where they're on the Christmas tree type thing, but other than that, it's a good, decent PV.
I will give the PV a 70. It's shot nicely. It features the members really well, but I don't know. I don't really connect with the imagery. I don't really like the holiday season just because I'm in retail mostly, and I'm a, what do you call it? The old man yells at clouds kind of guy. So I'm just like
Get
jaded.
off my
and,
grass!
Yeah, basically, I'm at that point. So. Yeah, it's fine. It's shot nicely. I don't have an investment in the members, so it's hard for me to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Song, I'll give a 73. I think it has a decent hook at the chorus, but everywhere else is pretty forgettable. And like Day said, it's good for, I guess, getting you into the season. All right, so that's Equal Love, Bokura no Seifuku Christmas. And next up, oh boy. I really want to talk about this for like 20,000 years. So,
It's a lot to bite
NGT48,
into.
Nugget 48. No, that's not what it stands for.
Oh,
Why not?
It's not?
Niigata 48. Sekai wa doko made aozora nano ka?
Nugget 48 makes more sense to me.
Where is the blue sky or something, right?
How far does the blue sky reach in this world? I guess is the literal translation.
Something to that effect, anyway. So Niigata's apparently in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
You can hear me, right?
According to them.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could talk about the PV because I think that's the biggest talking point of this thing.
Yeah.
Now.
What happened to Dave's volume?
Why? Day?
Is it
You there?
or high?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's like he's muted.
Do I need to be turned up? Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you,
very
barely.
lightly. Holy shit! What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, sorry. What about now?
No,
No.
What about now?
no,
Get in
No.
there.
no.
Now?
Better.
One
Slightly.
second. God damn it.
Now we're back down to what we were before.
Maybe your computer fucked with your audio
Well,
settings.
He did mention that his mic kept disconnecting, so.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
Okay, what about now?
No.
Nope.
What about now?
Oh, it's better.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
Better?
Yep.
Yeah,
There.
now?
Yep. We're back. Yep.
Okay.
What
Okay.
the hell?
On with the schedule programming. My Audacity also bugged out because my mic disconnected, but I'm recording
Nice.
again. So if you, let's just hope your the actual backup works or something.
Well, Google Hangouts is the actual backup,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we're fucked.
It'll be fine.
All right. So this PV
So
is a
let's listen-
12-minute drama PV.
So
Yeah, it's my favorite
long,
kind,
so long.
So long was 30 minutes, I believe.
Yeah. Something like that. I think the short version was like 12.
I love it
Right.
when music videos are actually like soap operas with one song in them.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's why you like the so long 30-minute version.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I remember, Day, you were the only one that was like,
And
this is great,
I
guys.
liked it. No,
This
I
is
never
high
said it was
art,
great.
guys.
I liked it because it was so weird. And back then it was weird. But nowadays, like
It's
this
not.
kind of thing is
It's not weird.
like they just kept going with it like they thought it was really cool. You know, another story about a girl who is an idol pretending that she's not an idol yet and being I want to be an idol. Like that's fucking amazing. Great story.
But she's not
Like
pretending.
looks like
she's
an idol,
not
talks like an idol, made up like an idol. But she's not in this
she's
story.
not. But she's not saying she's not an idol. She's saying she's not human.
That she did say that. She did say, I wasn't born to be a person or a human being.
She
I
wants
was
to be
born
a
to be
real
an
woman."
idol. Like, what the fuck?
What a dilemma to be in.
And so I don't understand the dynamic. Did NGT actually already happen? And this is like an alternate, like, retelling of her
It's a prequel.
confiding with AKB members that were coming to NGT? I don't understand.
I don't know. It's like some weird time
This is
continuum
all
thing.
yeah. This is a comic book universe type continuity thing.
Right, it's like Silver
You know,
Age, and
it's,
that was the Golden Age, and next is the Platinum Age.
This is like this is its own timeline. You know?
Non-canon.
It's a one-off. It's it
It's
only
like,
lasted one comic book. You know.
It's like the shots where they're in the park or the campground, whatever, and she's screaming out her oh so secret.
Which wasn't really a secret because everyone heard her,
Yeah,
and they even knew about it even before she was yelling.
yeah. That's like before NGT, and then there's like the confiding in Sashi or not Sashi, Kashiwagi and Rie. Of like maybe she was doubting if she could be an idol or something. I don't know. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah.
What a great premise. I want to be an idol. Being an idol is hard, you know.
Yeah,
And then she goes into depression. Like,
Yeah, I didn't really understand the
she has a crisis.
like good cop, bad cop with Kashiwagi and Kitahara. Like Kitahara's like a massive bitch.
Yeah.
But at the same
She's
time,
like, you can't handle the truth.
She's been around, you know, like she's tired of this shit.
But at the same time, it's like they weren't good cop, bad cop because Kashiwagi's like, yeah, Rie's right. I mean, yeah, she's not wrong. I'm just gonna pat you on the shoulder and walk off and leave you to your dilemma.
Oh god, I just can't
Yep.
handle.
And then the
these-
song kicks in, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, this is so upbeat and poppy, but damn, this is dark.
It's weird because yeah, like at the end, she starts on this monologue about I'm an idol, I was born to be an idol, I'm not a human being, I'm an idol, whatever, right?
I
And
don't
then
need boys in school clubs.
Yeah, like that's what like Kitahara was saying, like, or Kashiwagi was saying, like, hey, you're gonna miss that part of your youth if you become an idol. You can't date, and you're not gonna have, you know, a regular school life. She's like, nah, it's cool, man. I'm an idol. I can do this. This is basically anime. Like,
Yeah.
this is like
It's Seishun.
it's Seishun ass like shonen battle anime where the main character's like all this
Yeah.
like fired up. I'm gonna be the greatest thing ever, and then there people around him is like, no,
No.
you're not. You're
No.
like an orphan, and no one loves you. And Naruto cries in the corner.
Yeah.
This staircase scene is so weird.
Where like the rest
Where
of the
she's-
members like show up.
Yeah. Well, like, first she's just dancing on the stairs, and everyone's just kind of standing around. Everyone's congregated here for some reason. They're like, maybe she was like, hey, watch me dance for a while. And then everyone gets infected, and they all start dancing at the same time.
It's a zombie
Like, they
movie.
know her choreography by heart.
Right.
Like, they've been practicing it this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
But, I mean, the whole, I guess is this a idol club group, right? Or something?
Yes, they are idols.
You know,
I
they
don't
got-
know if it's like
They have
some-
outfits. They have matching outfits.
That's
It's a
what it does. It doesn't
school?
make any sense.
Yeah,
Oh, this
nah.
is Love Live, the 3rd season.
Love Live makes more sense than this.
They're trying to save their school, and Kashiwagi and Kitahara already graduated. And Ogi no Yuka's getting advice from them, and yeah, that's Love Live. I solved it.
I guess.
But yeah, Ogi no
yeah.
Yuka has an existential crisis at the end, and I don't know what it is. There's like dueling personalities where one moment she's like all positive and all energetic and motivated to do this, and the next second she's like contradicting herself and crying and stuff. I don't understand the dichotomy there. Well, I don't know why it's there in the first place.
Who is the main girl?
That's Ogi no Yuka.
Okay, so is she like the front runner? Is it like a managerial push, or?
I think she ranked the highest of the
Okay, so she's like the
not
Cinderella.
Kashiwagi Kitahara.
Uh-huh.
I'm not an expert on this, but she
Was she
did
the one that
rank.
was like surprised everybody? And
Yeah, she was one of the biggest surprises I think this year in the Senbatsu elections.
Yeah.
I bet she was like 10th or something, or 8th, or it was like surprisingly high. Like every NGT
Yeah,
fan
that's
got
insane.
together and voted her up. But
Yeah.
Kashiwagi didn't even run. I don't.
She
think,
got
actually.
5th.
Fifth. Holy. Okay.
Yeah, she got Kami 7.
Yeah. So that's why. She looks like if Lemon had a kid with
There's
Kashiwagi
some-
Yuki.
You know,
Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
exactly what I was thinking when I was watching this. I'm like, is that Lemon leaning against the fence,
She
crying
looks
and
like Lemon.
screaming?
Some shenanigans going on. It's
Because-
it's Lemon if her like limbs grew an extra few centimeters.
Well,
Right.
and Lemon's dropped the whole Lemon thing too.
Oh, she doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah,
She wants to be a
She lost her
ripe
central
lemon now?
appeal. What?
yeah,
She's not fresh anymore.
yeah. She doesn't do the fresh Lemon thing anymore. And as far as I know, she dropped the high pitched voice and everything to go.
Oh,
with it,
really?
so.
Oh, shit.
Haha.
Yeah, this is like watching this. I'm like, did they get Lemon to come in and act this or something?
Wait, so we have been bamboozled this entire time about her voice that wasn't her real voice?
Well, also
believe
she
so.
like fucking.
What?
It's been years, man. Like people
Yeah.
grow up, you know.
I mean,
your
I guess.
your voice normalizes or something.
well, I mean, Fresh Lemon's also like, how old? 23.
87?
Yeah.
Like in
no,
Lemon years?
yeah, no one really knows her true age.
I don't
You
know
just
how Lemon's
her,
age, but...
advertised age, yeah.
So yeah, this PV is a long-ass
PV
drama
really
PV
likes
with a weird
showing this
ending.
girl's torso.
Is she the next
feel like-
long cat?
I don't...
I guess.
No, I don't want any of that.
Just every chance they get, they're like, show your torso.
I don't need to see any torsos. Especially
God.
her.
There's some egregious torso flashing throughout this entire PV.
On the staircase, right? Or the stairs?
No, just everywhere. Just
Oh.
all over this thing.
I forgot Lemon did grab here.
I don't need to see that.
Oh god. Oh, I was looking up pictures of her to see her different image now, and yeah, I don't need to see it either.
Yeah. All right. The song is yeah. Nanoka. Yeah.
Yep.
I think. It sounds like to me it has the same feel as SK's like Mirai Toa, or it's like a sped up ballad. It's supposed to be like the sentimental ballad, but they
Yeah,
sped
it's
it
a,
up
it's a
and
slightly sped up ballad.
yeah. Like
It's
if you
got
slow it down,
some-
it would have been fine. Like let me. I remember we have this ability to change the speed of the
Then
playback.
they wouldn't
right?
have these sick drums.
It's so sick.
They'd only show up certain parts of the song. Got your electric guitar solo, breakdown. It is certainly a 48 group song.
Yeah, I mean, it takes what, like 4.5 minutes, almost 4 minutes, over 4 minutes to
that's
get
normal,
into the
right?
song.
Anyone else think that you know they created like performance outfits or something? Like are all those skirts like sagging like crazy?
I think that's just the look they're going for.
They're going for their fallen off look.
Yep.
It wouldn't surprise
They're
me.
really bizarre looking.
Yeah, this is a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good at 0.75.
Yeah, it didn't sound good at point 0.5 either. Like it makes more
Yeah.
sense at point 0.5, but it just doesn't sound good. YouTube just can't handle it without going nuts.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the song is catchy to you, in a way.
Sure. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na.
See, it's stuck in your head.
Yeah, but I don't care.
But almost any song that goes whoa, like
It's catchy, that
yeah,
part.
any song with woes is going to like be in your head, you know?
Or la
Like,
la la.
it'll be yeah. La La La's less so. I feel like whoa woes are a little more potent.
Tell that to
Whoa whoa versus La La.
you know what, you're right, cuz Juice Juice. Whoa whoa whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa whoa whoa.
because then the melody sticks better. With La's, you're kind of like distracted, you know?
I mean, you could do the
I
whoa
find
whoa
la's
whoa
pretty
whoa whoa, but with laws you could do la 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 la. There's so many possibilities.
Or with the Nas.
Na 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 na. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a song that I'm not gonna look for, you know? It
Nope.
it's a good song for people who are in the group.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It's
have much to
catchy, at
offer
least.
outside of that.
Yeah.
The only thing I got out of it was somebody got poked with a pin, and that was the best part.
I I don't remember anything from this 12-minute PV.
I didn't
somebody-
see anything after the part where the song ends. I didn't watch any of it.
Well, that's the
somebody's-
best part.
Somebody is sewing during the.
I'm
the
skipping
song.
through it. There's some Academy Award winning performances in here.
Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah.
I appreciate the English subtitles, like hard coded into the video, you know?
That's
You're
a
like
little different for
burned
AKS.
in. Yeah. It's like a is it a nod to overseas fans? Or
I would imagine. Yeah.
Is it a nod to overseas fans, or is it just, oh look, Hello Project does it, so
Yeah,
let's copy them.
or is this kind of like a prestige thing? Like,
I mean,
we
they-
have English subtitles on our
AKS
video, 'cause
did
this video
unblock
is
other
gonna-
videos on YouTube, to be fair. So they are making efforts of some
Yeah.
kind to make it available to foreigners.
It only took
Yeah.
them like
10,000
2
years.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But they're not doing it with any other group.
Subtitling? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not consistent. I guess it depends on like the record company. I don't know who they're under.
Like YouTube has different
Oh, I know.
like they have different check marks for what a channel puts out and how many views.
Who are
get
they
and stuff.
under? Sony. They're under what?
Wait, they're under Sony Music Entertainment?
Yeah, they're under Sony. Okay, so they're under Sony, but Nogizaka and Keyakizaka are still blocked. Okay,
Wow.
fucking whatever.
You know,
How consistent?
Areola Japan NGT48 exclusive.
areola.
Gross or
I-
amazing? I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's an I.
All right, anything else on this?
Please no.
It sounds like a no. All right, Day, rate it.
Yeah. Okay. Video like the last one. I'm liking the cinematography. You know, like they have people shooting video with, you know, like they have people who know what they're doing. They're trying to go for a cinematic thing, and it looks cinematic in a non like Japanese filter sort of way. So
It should,
It's got
because-
rich colors. It's dark where it needs to be dark, and it's bright where it needs to be bright. They used a good quality camera. It's colorful, you know, there's like a color palette there. So everything, all that stuff is well thought out. The costumes are ugly. And also, it, you know, doesn't need to be this long. They didn't need to try to turn this into a prestige piece. So yeah, and all the drama stuff makes me not want to return to this video ever. So, all things considered, it's just gonna get like 50, I guess. You know, good production is all it has going for it. Song-wise, again, this is a song for NGT48 fans, but not for anyone else who is into any other idol group. Because, I think all groups, everyone who has, like, their one or two favorite groups, they have their own version of that. They have their, like, sentimental songs, Like, my favorite group has this ballad covered already. They have, I don't know.
What is your
they
favorite
have their
group?
Christmas
Ebisu
song.
Muscats?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, NGT48 has their sentimental song, They're kind of like sentimental, work hard, achieve your dreams. It's also kind of bittersweet. There's that flavor of song for every group. So, for people who are into NGT48, this will be their song. They have every right in the world to enjoy that song and give it like a 80 out of 100. But for me, it's gonna be like a 65 maybe.
See, this is why we need Day here, because he just dumps on them.
I mean, I dump on some of them.
Yeah.
Like, I gave that PV like a 2.
Like people who, but you know what I'm talking about. Like people who
Yeah.
are attached to this group see the members and get excited, and they can see this and find it inspiring because it's their group, but it's not my group.
Those thousands that voted for Yuka, they can see her. Yeah, I mean it should look good production wise, considering they got a movie director to do it. So.
Nah.
But yeah, I think I'll give the PV. I like the PV portion of the video. Okay, the rest of it, the other, like 6 minutes or whatever the hell it is, I could do without. So I'll give the overall, I'll give like a 40. The song, I'll give a 72. It's an alright
72.
song. Yeah, it's an alright song.
Yeah, I think it's
But-
perfectly fine.
It's not catchy enough for me.
Yeah. Well, I guess perfectly fine should be more of like a 70, huh? I'll give it a 70. I rescind my 65 or whatever I gave it.
I'll give the PV a 50 because it's way too long and weird in a not charming way. I am okay with weird PVs, but this is not my kind of weird. I would actually rather see people get sprayed with human fluids than this PV, probably, that has a little more entertaining values to it. Yeah, excessive drama and just no investment emotionally of that. But it's shot nicely.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
about what it has going for it mostly. Song, I'm gonna give a 74. It's pretty catchy. As catchy as a song like this can be. I prefer, like, SK's Mirai Towa.
I would
like
argue
said.
it could be much catchier.
Yeah, like, I think SK's Mirai Towa is a better version of this song.
Yeah.
It's more uplifting, more motivating. This song is like a flatter version of Mirai Towa to me.
But it like matched your expectations.
Yeah,
going
it's
in. Because you weren't
exactly what I-
expecting like a whole lot,
No.
You didn't want to love this song. You just kind of went into it like, oh, okay, it's a NGT48 song. Let's see what they got.
I prefer their first single, Seishun Doke, more. That song is actually really different and catchy. So,
No, see, they already filled their quota for interesting songs.
yeah, for sure. That song was really interesting, actually. I thought it was a really unique sound for what the 48 family tend to do usually. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so that's NGT48. Sekai wa dokomade azoru nano ka? Next up, STFU48.
Yep.
No, it's STU48. No, shut the fuck up, 48. No, it's STU48.
Stu 48.
Stu48. Omoidasute yokatta.
What the hell does STU stand for?
Setouchi Nai. Or Setouchi.
Sure.
48. Yeah. That's the area with the beautiful inland sea or whatever in Japan.
And this is the abbreviated version. There's only a minute or 2 minutes of
Yeah.
this song on here. So there's
Typical.
another, potentially another 2 minutes of this song in PV that we haven't
You know,
seen.
even in like 2 minutes, you would expect something to happen, but literally nothing happens.
No, they look like they're setting up for a festival, right? They're
Yeah, I
flags.
guess maybe at the end, like there's like a
They're
murder
waiting
party.
I think there's gonna, because the sun is setting throughout the music video.
Oh, it's like a party at the end.
Yeah, I think at the
Yeah,
end
fight
it's
to
gonna
the
be
death.
dark and they're gonna like have lights everywhere and it's gonna be like a dinner party.
Well,
Type thing.
see, the way you describe it, I can already picture it. I'd rather
Yeah.
it be like something
yeah.
completely unexpected, though. Like a murder party where they just start stabbing each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is that by the end of 4 minutes, the PV might be better, but the song's still going to be just as boring.
I would imagine. Yes.
Yeah. So like even if the PV does get better, this song isn't really gonna blow
It's
you
not gonna
away. You
change.
know?
Well, unless it turns into like Santa-san and they start having like a barbecue and they're like,
start
do you want
hearing-
ribs or do you want chicken or do you want turkey? Like
Yeah, but we know this isn't done by, Hadain.
Yeah, wait, hold on, let me double check.
What if
Let
what
me
if the
no.
sun,
No, it's not.
What if the sun sets and then you slowly hear the music fade away, but then you hear drums and then you realize that it's the menu music from PUBG?
Well, since I've never played the game, I wouldn't know what that sounds like, so...
Well,
It's
I
a really generic.
yeah, it's super generic. It's like,
Okay.
oh, things are about to happen kind of sound.
So it's in other words, it's early access rip-off sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you see like a plane coming flying overhead and then all
Oh
these
my
tiny
God.
dots flying
That
off
would be
of
the
it.
best PV of all time, and we could be missing out on this because they decided to do a short version.
Yeah. That's why they did the short version. They didn't
Can
want
you
to
imagine if they
show
just
the
like
full hand.
it's like remember what is it? Fucking not Green Touch. What is that? Fucking Bokutako from AKB from a couple years back. It was like Star Wars
Oh yeah, yeah.
after like a fashion show.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the kind of
yeah.
twist I want, right? That's the kind of twist where it starts off as a fashion show and fucking like Parudu like witnesses a child getting murdered in front of her eyes. That's the kind of PV we need.
And she turns into a bird.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
she
it's not
does.
it's
Yeah,
not
she's like
unprecedented.
nesting.
Anything could happen.
See, that's
248 going for the blind side.
yeah, man.
Never
It's
see it
gonna be
coming.
it's the second half of PUBG where dudes fly down with. No, they don't fly down with it. They have to loot
Yeah.
the weapons in the houses and then kill everyone.
Everyone's trying to get to the supply crate.
Right.
With the
And
red
they
smoke.
don't get anything. They just get like a Thompson
Yeah.
piece of shit gun.
So, is Sashi not in the PV?
She's not in this PV. Like, what the fuck happened?
Okay.
I wasn't even expecting to
Did
see
she
it.
leave?
No, not according to the wiki. She's still
So
there.
she's
but-
still in Stu.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let your
fuck?
children do things on their own, you know?
Yeah, but
See
if
how
that
they
was the
do.
case, they should have taken.
If Sashi was in this
Akadana
music
out.
video,
Yeah.
this would have over 200,000 views easy.
Well, this PV came out like 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, it's been like almost a week.
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about.
It's been 5
Put
days.
Sashi in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
you get 100,000 views.
You're actually
Like,
right. Yeah, I would think, yeah, there'd be more
No
views if
issue.
Sashi was in this, yeah.
I don't know. Does NGT have more views?
Yeah, 300,000.
Oh. Okay. Can't argue
So-
with that.
I don't know if it's just Sashi power, but, I mean, this is a
Well-
short version as well, so I don't know.
Sashi and Kitahara, so combined, maybe.
No, Kitahara's not in this.
No, but she's an NGT.
Right. Well, I mean, Sashi has more drawing power than Kitahara, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And definitely more drawing power than Okada Nana does.
Yeah.
Even though she's in this one.
Yeah, she's not in it that much. You would think she'd be like the most
I don't
heavily
know.
featured member.
Her- with a lot of these members who were kind of popular early on, you know, like it's really fickle. It's a fickle,
No, but she's like the
world.
only established face here, though.
yeah. But
So you
I
would
mean, from a marketing perspective, you just be like, see, you know,
Yeah.
she's not like as popular, you know. They're like, maybe we'll just kind of push
I
other
don't
members
know,
forward.
she's still-
And
Pretty popular.
Okada Nana's pretty popular, I think.
Yeah. I mean, she'll pull in 15,000 to 20,000 on showroom. Easy.
Wasn't she in Senbatsu, or at least Future Girls?
She was 9th in the election.
Right? Yeah, she was in Senbatsu, so she's definitely popular. But yeah, not enough to.
Yeah. I think I mean, seeing how, like, Sachi's not in here, and they're showcasing less of the more established members, this is purely, like, let's make the new members do stuff,
Yeah,
you know?
which
Like,
is fine.
let's give them a thing, which
Yeah.
is more than I can say for, like, AKB48.
Yeah.
You know? They're never gonna pull, like, hey, let's not focus on the popular members as much.
True.
Well,
So, I mean, and the only time you can really see that as a thing is early on in the group's life, you know? Because you never really know who in that group is gonna be, like, a superstar, you know?
this even okay. Oh, the members look attractive. Woo, yay! Right? That's all fine and dandy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nothing else in this PV makes me want to get into Stu 48.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's not for us, Yoshi. Japanese people have terrible taste. It's not for us.
I am ethnically Japanese, and that was
they're not-
racist.
They're not here to
Triggered.
entertain us. They're, you know.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I'm glad the white guy
Stu
didn't
48
say that.
fans love this song. I'm telling you right now, this is their jam.
I don't know, man.
I only have a vested interest in one member, and she's not in this, so I don't care.
You know, Japanese
Well-
people don't want, like, heart pumping, awesome songs. They want
Pleasant.
songs that sound incredibly similar to the last one, and, you know,
They're
fall
there.
asleep to it. I don't know.
Nogizaka songs.
They are there to put them asleep on the
They
train.
fucking love Nogizaka, man. Like,
Yeah.
No, they like Kiyakizaka more nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm
that-
sorry.
I like
to
the
break it to
one
you.
their debut single.
Silent Majority.
Silent Majority is the shit. I love
It's
that
not.
song.
No, it's not.
No, that song
No,
is
no. You
good.
you need to
That
go back a
song
month. That song is not
good.
good. No, it's not.
It's a good song.
No, 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 no.
It's
It's
a
not.
pretty good song.
You should go listen to Kazani Fukarete. Kazani Fukarete.
I mean,
no?
I might like that song better. I don't know.
That song is really good, and the PV's really good. They're dressed in suits and stuff, man.
Yeah, Keyakizaka has been getting way more hits on YouTube than Nogizaka.
They're wrecking Nogizaka in views. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
kinda
again,
interesting.
Nogizaka had their prime time. You know,
yeah. Now it's
they're
the hot
really,
shit is
really
Kayaki.
big for a while, but you can't sustain it.
True.
So that's why that's probably why they created the other one.
That's the idea, right? The idols get older. Wait, no, I get older, but they stay the same age. So you just move on to idols that stay the same age that you like.
Not even the age thing, but they just want something new. So they're
Yeah,
just
fresh.
Like,
Yeah,
let's
Japan's
slap
like
another,
that.
Let's create another one. Of
Yeah, that's why
these,
they.
You know.
There's always a comedian that comes out of nowhere, is a huge hit for a year, and then next year they're gone.
Yeah.
They probably died.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they'll have their little 15 minutes and then it's done.
Yep.
And they're regulated to like the midnight hour
right,
on TV where they can make
hosting
dirty
shows
jokes.
with AKB. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Or they're doing the Amoeba Pig stuff and being perverts.
Yep.
Like Asa now from that group. Riddling.
I want that job.
Oh, she was doing some questionable stuff that I would have expected from like Ebi Muscats.
Yeah.
Idols doing questionable things.
Never.
I'm not sure. Was it now? I think it was now. I'm not sure I'd call her an idol anymore.
Okay, I'm tired of watching the Charmin
Ooh,
PV.
boy.
That's a good one. I
I feel like I'm watching a commercial for
Yeah,
toilet paper
I've
or
done
laundry
watch it.
detergent. I don't know which. I don't know if I should
Yeah.
wipe my ass or clean my clothes.
Definitely getting a laundry detergent.
Okay, yeah, it's one or the other.
No.
Or paper towels. I don't know.
Laundry detergent with bleach.
Yeah, there you go. It's
it's
whitening
a-
power.
It's a commercial for Downy.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean,
know?
that's fine. It makes me want like fresh scented clothing.
Yeah, you got whites, you know. Spring Fresh comes to
Sterile.
mind.
Yep. All right. Anything
Blue
else on this
Skies.
PV?
Nah, I don't think there's any. There's not much else here.
Yeah. All right. Rate it.
Stu 48 fans, enjoy this song. I don't
Nogizaka
know.
fans should enjoy the
Again,
song, but
I
they won't
have-
because it's not Nogizaka.
Yeah. But again, as someone with no familiarity or investment, which always adds a little spice to the song, you know? Like, if you already like the group, they put out, like, an okay song. That okay song becomes a good song, you
yeah.
know? And if it's a bad song, it becomes, like, a okay song. So, you know, it doesn't have that spice for me, so I'm going into it super vanilla. There's no seasoning on this whatsoever. It's a song I'm gonna fall asleep to, you know? Like, if I'm having trouble falling asleep, I'll probably play this song. I just have it, you know, because it's soothing. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt my ears, like, it doesn't aggravate me or irritate me or anything. It's just a pleasant song that every idol group can produce, with a very, you know, middle of the road melody and such. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's 67. It's a much slower song, and as a Westerner who, you know, only wants rally songs, this is
EDM.
not doing it for me. Yeah. A guy who wants to, yeah, just have excitement in their songs, you know, because we're all excitement junkies. We're all Americans here. It's not gonna do anything for us, but it's gonna do a lot for the Japanese folks over there who just love this shit. I don't know. PV wise though, the colors are nice. They're not that deep. There is some Japan filter going on here. Like, the whites are really blown out, and like all the girls are wearing white against like a white sky and a white building. It's really weird.
I like their outfits though.
Yeah, that
In
was
general.
good, though. Yeah, no, like, I'm a big fan of sky blue. There's sky blue all over this music video, so
I'm
know?
I'm not big on the outfits.
I think the outfits are nice in a, you know, detergent commercial.
Yeah.
They look like they're preschool teachers.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what it reminds me
preschool
of.
teachers doing laundry.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's kind of the image they're going for, right? Like, this very innocuous, wholesome party they're setting up here. I mean,
Yeah, the murder
allegedly,
party,
That's all
yeah.
I can. That's where I think it's going, because we haven't seen the full PV. But
I'm just like, it's gonna be a rave.
That'll be awesome.
yeah. So, but yeah, other than that, like, there's really nothing going on in this music video. Like, 90% of what we're seeing is them putting up flags, and I'm like, fuck this. You know, I don't need to watch this because I have no investment in the members. Again, if your favorite member is in there and you see them and makes you feel warm inside, you know, you can get something from this.
I like Sashi a lot, but seeing her in this isn't going to change the fact that I
Yeah.
might fall asleep.
Yeah.
No.
But you don't have the same level of investment, you know? People are
guess.
rooting for NGT, you know? Or not NGT. Stu. They're-
Shut the fuck up, 48. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in it, you know? They have a home team. They chose this team for whatever reason. Not this team, this group. So, this music video is going to get kind of like the same score, like a 6. No, actually. Like, I don't care to watch this music video ever again. So, it's just going to be like a flat 50, probably. So, that's it.
I'm gonna give the PV a 45 because it's dull, and I don't want to watch it. The song I'll give it a 70. I'll give it a 68. It's okay.
I hope the second half of the PV turns into PUBG, but I don't think that's the case.
Fallout.
So, it's shot nicely. I like how clean and sterile it is. I like the outfits, but yeah, there's whatever they're doing with the flags is not doing it for me. It's pretty boring.
They're literally just putting flags up.
That's basically
onto
yeah,
poles. You
for
know?
2 minutes.
And clipping more flags onto them.
Yeah,
it's-
that's the part I didn't quite get. Why are they
Like,
putting
why?
flags between the flags?
Why are flags not all attached from the get-go?
Yeah.
They're like clothes pinning them on. It's weird.
Yep. So I'll give the PV a 50 as well. Song, I think it's pretty pleasant. It's nice, but I don't think it has the strongest hook. Even if it had a strong hook, it's not my kind of music, so it's like a 67. So, yeah, that's Stu 48, STU 48. Omidaste Okata. Next up, Yuramarumo,
Oh,
AN no Shunkan.
Yumemo.
Yumemo?
You may melt more,
Yeah.
You have permission.
but not from this. But not from this video.
No.
Unless you really like watching people wave at you.
So, the first time watching, I was like, this is so dumb. You know, this is an entire PV of people waving at the camera.
There's a
Just-
gimmick behind it, huh? Was this like a submit your video thing, or?
It seems like it, but I recognize some people.
Yeah.
Like that comedian, Yamasato Ryota, who's
Right,
like...
so they got like celebrities in there.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone is... I doubt everyone's a celebrity. Some people just look like they're at a bar and like
No,
drinking.
They were like, if you're gonna shoot me, just find me right now. I'm in a bar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to spend time.
It's like foreign
I don't
people
want to
too.
take
Like
time to
it's
show up in a
so
place
random.
for your video. So just come to me and just stick a camera in front of my face, and I'll wait
Yeah,
for
and-
5
and-
seconds. you
Yeah,
know?
it's like in
And that's like an
varying
easy-
degrees of
yeah, and
quality.
that's an easy thing to swallow. You know, like you're not really asking much of these people. They're, you're not taking that much of their time. So yeah, and a lot. If you're in like one of these big like agency like buildings, you can knock them out real quick.
Yeah.
There's like staff and just random children and stuff.
There's like foreign people too. So it's like
Yeah.
so random.
There's definitely
I think
a
they're there
few-
just for like diversity's sake.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a few celebrities in here, but I don't know. I don't think most of them are.
I think Kyle's in here.
Maybe.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's an entire PV of people waving for 3 seconds, just spliced together, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some, like the first time I watched it, I was like, really? Like an entire PV? Yumemiru has like the crazy PVs, they have charming PVs, they have weird PVs. This is the most tame thing that they've done in a while.
Yeah.
But
Maybe ever.
yeah, but I'm somehow like charmed by like seeing different faces and their lifestyle, their clothes, and their look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like after a while, you get used to it.
Yeah,
You
I
kind
guess.
of accept it for what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. It's like I'm desensitized by
Yeah,
the whole
and-
thing. It just like kind of turns into this wholesome PV where people look like they're genuinely happy to wave at the camera.
Most of them, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the deadpan, like I'm a robot waves are. I mean, some of them are done ironically. I can
Right.
tell,
Yeah.
but like some people are just like really awkward in front of the camera. and
Right.
That awkwardness transfers onto me, and I feel awkward.
Like the drummer, the way he was waving, that was cool with the
Yeah.
The
drumstick.
stick, yeah.
And is that one of the members that's in the black hoodie at the end with the like smoke thing?
Yes, that's Ano.
Okay.
The bridge is the members. Like the
Okay.
girl chasing the train, she's one of the members.
Yeah.
So
You can kind of tell when the members are like
Yeah,
they have
they're
those
longer.
elongated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just can't stop waving, man.
yeah.
Just wave, 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 wave.
I
But yeah,
I understand if people don't like this PV,
yeah.
but I think there is some wholesome sentimental value to it. I think it's just kind of cute and not going to watch it ever again probably, but I thought that something like this is worth having at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
vibes. You got
Yeah.
like a newlywed, waving at the camera. It just feels good
Yeah.
to see two people who just got married wave, before they have the rest of their miserable lives
Yep.
together.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of. I watched this already, so I'm kind of over it.
Yeah. definitely a Stockholm syndrome type thing with this
Yeah,
music video. In the
because they
beginning,
give
you're
you
like,
all
oh,
of it
fuck
at
this.
once.
Yeah. But yeah, by the end, you've seen like 200 unique different people or something. And some, there's some to take away from that, I guess, as a human, as an experience.
Yeah.
At least for the first time you watch it.
Yeah.
And the music is very mellow,
Yep.
um, but it fits the video.
It's like pleasant, positive vibes, but kind of
Yeah,
subtle.
and you got that Yumemiru anime kind of voices,
Right.
Gives it a
Lazy.
little bit of flavor. It gives it some tartness.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been digging Yumemiru a lot
Yeah,
in like the past year or so.
yeah. I like a number of the releases a
So
lot. They're
this is
definitely one of
good.
like the out there music groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been growing on me.
Yeah. They've been doing some solid stuff this year. Maybe not so much in the middle of the year, but like lately
Hmm.
they've been really good. Yeah, this is okay. It's decently catchy, just not really in your face about it.
I like the instrumentals. They're simple, but they have like a lot of Yumemiru songs have like subtle complexity to them. Like they have a lot of like tiny sounds and shit going on throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that about this song as well. Um, yeah, I don't know. And this just has a more there's more life in here, Like the song isn't static. Like if you hear the first 30 seconds of the song, you can't kind of I don't know. There's at least some elements later on that like switch it up on you every now and then. Even though, the chorus and everything is going to be the same obviously, but they interject like a tiny like rock section or like a tiny rap thing. They throw weird shit in there because that's the kind of group they are.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a good song. I enjoyed this song. It's mellow, but
Yeah,
it's got a
like
good rhythm to it.
this song can keep me engaged even though it is like a very mellow, not very in your face song like I typically enjoy.
Well, I'm more into rhythm than melody, so this has a
Hmm.
good rhythm to it, and I enjoy it. It's
Yeah. Yeah. This is very simple. Is there anything else?
no, not really.
Hmm.
All right.
Joshi, you got anything else?
Yeah, I was gonna. No, I wanted to just sum up my thoughts. I'm just thinking about like they've done songs like this, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like super surprised by this song happening. It just I think this is like a part of their EP or something. Um,
Mm, third
yeah,
album.
talking
Talking hits.
Talking Hits EP and
Oh
full
yeah,
album coming out.
yeah.
So I don't. I guess it makes sense as like a part of an album. I'm not sure if I like it as like a single, so I think it's fine. I guess
Mm.
it is what it is. But yeah,
All
it's
right.
decently catchy.
I can definitely see this as like a part of an album or something.
Yeah, it's like a B side on an EP. It's not the lead single or whatever, or the lead song off of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. All right, day rate it.
Sure. Um, the song, I will give a 74. This song, if it showed up on a playlist, I probably will not skip it. I'll probably listen to the song all the way through. There's a lot of small things going on in this song. It has simplicity, but also has complexity, which I like. Music video wise, it does have something for you to look at, and I do think, just I don't know, innately as a human being who, like we're wired to look at and we're wired to look at people's faces, and if people are smiling and waving, you feel pretty good about yourself. Like, it's a nice music video, aside from some really awkward ones out there.
Yeah.
The funny ones are really nice. But there are some that are just like, man, this guy was really forced to wave at the camera. Or at least seems that way. So yeah, music video, I'll give it a 70. But it is really one of those music videos that you only really care to see once. After you see it once, you really don't need to. There's nothing bringing you back really, because it's just like a one-time experience. Like I've seen all these different kinds of crazy people, from like really mundane to really crazy, and that by itself, as an experience, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think the only really entertaining part for me was like the babies that were waving. I found that amusing. I'll give the PV like a 64. It's, I guess, conceptually well executed, but engagement's not there for me. The song I will give a 78. I enjoy the song.
I'll give the PV a 69. It just doesn't have
Right.
too much of a replay value. Yeah, I just can't give it a 70, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking. Like, should I really give it 70? But
Yeah. I just...
it's
yeah,
a potent. Like, it's 70 at its most potent. Like
Right.
at its
The
best,
peak.
it's 70. But after that, it immediately drops like 10 points or something.
Yeah. It's just not a... Like... You watch it once or twice, it's like, oh, that's feel good, nice smiles and waving and stuff. It's all nice, but yeah, just watching it multiple times doesn't do it for me, because I like to watch PVs like multiple times when it's something enjoyable. I watch it,
Yeah.
I put on repeat and watch it over and over again. This PV is not that.
Like this PV, I could watch like once a year.
Yeah,
Have
but
like a refresher on the
you don't
faces.
really see the members. You really see them for like 30 seconds maybe. It's just it doesn't do it as an idle PV. That's my issue, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'll give the song a 75. It's got a decent hook, but yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. It's a little not in your face. It's not as weird and kooky as their usual stuff, but they've been a little more tame recently, so maybe that's just the direction they're going in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's You'll Melt More and Shunkan. Next up, Little GLEE Monsters. Song is called oh no, it's not. It's not A no Shunkan. It's called Over. And I believe this is a theme song for the new Naruto Sun anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what I read.
Boruto?
Boruto.
Naruto?
No, it's Boruto. His son is Boruto, and it's this show. Yeah, it's the opening song. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, it's like
It's
really
it's one of those,
family
like,
friendly.
yeah, like upbeat, wholesome.
Little
Yeah.
GLEE monster.
I guess I can see that.
Typical
Yeah, strong vocals.
High School Musical.
Yeah, this is definitely more a return to that style.
This is what they usually sound like, right? They're not
Yeah.
ballady like the recent ones that they've been doing, or in the past month
Well,
or so.
their last video that we covered was really more along the pop line than this was.
Yeah. Well, this is pop as fuck, but
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, it didn't have that high school musical quality to it. It was much
There's
more.
a little bit of it.
No, their last one. It was much
Oh,
more.
the last one. Yeah.
More just straight pop. Rather than this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all pop, but that was much more like J-pop. Very typical.
Just straight big J-pop.
Yeah.
they LGM just doesn't do it for me. It just
Yeah.
they're this is sort of reason why I don't really like to talk about LGM, because I just am not into their sound at all. and nor am I interested in getting into their sound, because when you're this good at singing, there's a certain point where you go, are they really like idols, or like are they just supposed to be treated as like artists? Is their focus on getting fans more so based on their looks and entertainment value, stage presence, dancing ability? I
Saying
feel
they're
like
they're a little too good.
yeah, it's just like hearing them vocally, like that's the first giveaway, right? You don't hear any other idol groups sing like this,
Yeah.
like this, you know? They're just so professionally, classically trained that it's hard to find, like, you know, like there's a part of me like that likes to root for like underdogs,
Yeah.
and I can't root for
That
any
is kind
underdog
of
here.
like the entire thing about idols, right? Is
Right.
that,
You want to find someone you want to support,
yeah,
and you
like
want
there's
them to get better.
yeah.
I-
It's all about like they're not that good,
Right.
so I want to root for them to be better.
Right. There's
That is
something
kind of like a
charming,
central thing, yeah.
right, about like not being the greatest of anything, and then hoping that they would do well because they like you like their personality, or you find them cute, right? That's sort of the mentality of being an idol fan, I think, that a lot of
Yeah.
us take. It's hard for me to do that with such talent that is almost like a finished product. And
Right.
and they do these songs that are just so like perfect for Boruto, I guess. And
Yeah. I mean, I think they definitely just could be just classified as an artist group, you know?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, no, they definitely could be.
Yeah, I think they definitely lean more towards that than idols, you know? And just even in this music video, like the production level quality, you know, seems like something an artist would put out.
right.
It doesn't have the
It's
scrappiness.
no,
know?
it doesn't. It just there's nothing underdog about this at all.
It's yeah, it's no like, oh, they tried to do this. It's like, no, they knew what they were doing. They perfectly executed it, and it's fine.
It's more like
And,
they're
you know,
front running.
Yeah, and like
They're
what they
like,
required was this gigantic, really expensive LED set, and they
dude,
got
that
it. You
set
know?
is insane.
Yeah.
It's so good. Holy shit. But man,
I have to wonder if that is like an installation that already existed somewhere. But if they fucking built that thing, that's insane. Like,
yeah. I think that's one of the cooler sets I've seen recently.
yeah,
But like the
it
lights are
looks like
going
a full on like it gives you like a concert feel. Like it feels like full
right,
and full of
right.
like
It feels
energy
very
and stuff.
live.
But it's all just screens, you know, and millions of
yeah.
lights. And it's
It
kinda
just
nuts.
looks like empty in a way.
It
Got
reminds me
lasers.
of the Nico Cafe,
don't
which
know.
the walls
I don't know
are
what that is.
nothing but screens.
LED,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I know which one.
Well,
All idols perform there all the time.
yeah, but I didn't think their stage was this big.
No, I don't think so. I think this is
So-
way bigger. This is a set in a
Yeah,
studio.
this is a
somewhere.
warehouse.
Yeah, it's huge. That structure is massive. It's like 3 stories, 4 stories tall,
Yeah,
probably.
some high ass ceilings on this thing.
It's huge. So like the PV is like,
Can you imagine like Hello Project on this set or something? It'd be fucking insane. Like
Yeah.
no one gets this.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
AKB could probably get this set.
they
but
could probably spend the money. Yeah, but
Oh yeah,
pretty much
like-
like no other group could get this set.
like if AKB did use this set, I think they would use it more in an entertaining way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is just straight performance and then set, and you're supposed to be
Right.
excited
I mean,
about the set rather than the performance of the members.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
There's no
really-
choreography to speak of here. You know, they're all just kind of swaying back and forth. And
Yeah, and there's like a
that's the
shot
whole
where
thing.
they're just like forming a half circle and singing at each other. You know, like
Right.
it's a very
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's Glee as fuck.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
Well, yeah, because they never really do choreo.
yeah. I'm assuming they don't.
Yeah, they're above it, man. They don't.
Yeah,
need
that's
choreo.
why
They
they're
don't
also not really
have
idling
to
in that
sell
sense.
anything to you.
Yeah.
It's good enough on their own.
I don't know. I found myself liking Asahi in this group, so
I mean, I can definitely see myself getting attached to the members, but this PV or the song doesn't do it for me.
She just seemed to be like the underdog of the group to me,
Okay.
which is weird.
Yeah.
She's like a lot more front and center in this one. Normally she's like, oh yeah,
She's getting popular, Draco. You gotta drop her.
Yeah.
Gotta drop her.
Well, I think one member's not here as well.
You gotta pick the girl that raps. Nope, there's not. There isn't one here.
I always go for the rapper.
Yeah,
don't have to
yeah,
know
you
that they're
do.
the rapper.
Yeah.
I didn't know most of. Yeah, I just go for a favorite member, and then I watch the music video. Like, god damn it, she's a fucking rapper again.
She raps for 3 seconds and it's over. God.
So you went for Blue and Tachioko, huh?
No, you're a Honoka fan, aren't you,
Yeah,
Jay?
Shachioko. Yeah, no.
Is
no,
now
no,
the
I am-
rapper though?
Now or
She's the-
Haruka? Or Haruna?
I would say the I don't know, green. Whoever's
Green is Haruna.
Haruna.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's the closest thing the group has to a rapper.
Yeah.
I would say one of those two is the rapper.
Yeah, I definitely remember hearing Now rap, but I don't know if there's a dedicated rapping role for Now, since her
Yeah.
voice is
I don't
not
recall. Like, I don't know if that's like a
great.
thing. Like, you know, there has to be a pattern. I don't know if there's a pattern there necessarily.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else?
Yeah.
No, I
No.
mean, I enjoy the song, but yeah, there's. I wouldn't know how to dissect this song and really critique it.
Yeah, it's just hard to critique this group in general, I feel like. Because I feel like we have to put it up against, like, its own set of, like, standards or something.
Yeah.
But are we just rating these now?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll explain my stance when I
Alright.
give this score.
I do like the song. I think the song is catchy. I can totally see this as an anime song, which it is. You know, it's feel good. It's got some American influence. They have their Glee moments. You know, I think the chorus is pretty catchy. The voices are nice and strong. So yeah, the song is going to be, it's going to be like a 78, I guess. I don't love it, but I like it quite a bit. If this song showed up, I would not skip it, probably. Music video wise, it's tough to say. It is kind of one note throughout the whole thing, with the LEDs and everything, and the lasers. It looks really nice and it looks really impressive, but there's really nothing to return to see it again. I don't think there are any particular like moments that showcase like the members incredibly well, or show their personality. But again, like we said before, that's an idol thing, and they're kind of not doing that. So it's more kind of, I don't know. For me, it's a decent music video, but it's not necessarily exciting after the initial kind of, sparkle and newness and impressive effects, screens and everything going on. After that wears off, it's just it's kind of know what's going to happen throughout the rest of it. So music video, I'll give it like a 65.
I will give the song I'll give it a 76. It's fairly catchy, but yeah, this style is wearing a little on me. It's not as fresh as it used to be. The PV, yeah, I'll give it a 65. It's shot all right.
I'll give the PV a 60, and that's basically mostly because the set, because I think the set is amazing.
The set is
the LED lights,
impressive.
the back dancers, like the outfits they're wearing, I like them. They're basically street clothes, but I like the look that they each have. But I think what shows here is that, they're not technically an idol group because they don't really have a set choreo, I guess. And
Yeah, no
that
choreo
is
to speak
like
of.
so obvious because the camera movements, there's like no dynamic movements to highlight any sort of movement. So the PV is just flat as fuck. It's just you're watching an artist sing basically, and they're just
Yeah.
highlighting each member. So it's like
Yeah, it's
my
that kind of
eyes.
video, and like we don't
Yeah.
really we don't have much experience or care for this kind of videos. Like,
Right, and I
you
think
know,
that's
artist music videos don't really need to be like rated either, because there's like different.
that's the thing
yeah,
though. Like artist music videos shouldn't be a performance video. This is a performance video because this is basically shooting them doing their song, right? That's a performance video. They don't have choreo, so
Right.
they're missing a lot of elements in the performance. So artists should really more so focus on drama stuff or
Yeah.
telling a small story or showing goofy scenes, go for
like
comedy.
progression, that kind of
Yeah,
thing, right?
something where it shows something other than them, singing, because that can be quite boring unless you do it in like an artsy way, like that
Yeah.
Adele song where she's just sitting in a chair and singing the entire time. Like that's a
Yeah.
nice PV to look at
Or
because
just like
that's what
incredibly
they're going for.
creative. Like,
right, yeah, exactly.
Something that's totally wacky and crazy.
Right.
You know, like Perfume music videos. You know,
Like,
like
I
they
want-
have some insane, like, you know, gimmicky but really visually interesting music videos. Not like,
but at least they have choreo though.
Yeah.
yeah, they also have choreo. Or like, you know, Chiari Pamu Pamu. You know, like,
Right, right.
Her music
they
videos
have
are fucking
insane colors and
Yeah.
goofy shit
And
happening.
they just go all out.
Yeah,
I mean, she
I think-
obviously has the budget for it, but
Yeah, I think this set is kind of wasted on a group that doesn't do choreo.
like this set, yeah, that set is like a really amazing set for an idol group.
Yeah, give this to someone who has choreo, dope ass, like insane costumes. Like give it to like Shachi Hoko, like we talked about earlier. Like that,
Or
they could do some
even-
crazy shit with that.
Even Wasta.
Yeah, Wasta. Yeah, hell yeah, give it to Wasta.
Yeah, Wasta could do some shit in there.
Yeah. So, I'm not a fan of the way they did it. The song, I think I give the PV a what, 60? Did I say 60?
Yeah, something.
I
like
think I
that.
did say 60 or something, 60 or 65, whatever. Song, I'll give a 70. It's got good energy. It has good moments, but here's another thing I have to talk about and expand on LGM is they have each member has a very similar singing style. They do the whole diva thing, and I get that. They're a Glee Club or whatever. They're supposed to be a Glee Club. So I can't, like, at least with an idol group, like one member can be really good at singing, but you'll have like a really bad one. You can tell the difference like
Right.
really easily who is that like good or bad.
Yeah, or
I
the
can't.
lead.
Yeah,
There's
I can't
no rapper
tell
in
here.
this group, you know?
There's no rapper. I can't find the rapper. I need
no
Oshi the rapper.
rapper.
God damn it! I need the rapper, and there isn't one. So it's hard to like distinguish voices, and they all sound the same. So why not just give this to like one member or something? I don't know. I'm just being a hater.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with that. I think that having 5 of them in one group is too much.
Yeah, it's just,
I-
and they all sing the same style, same way. It's why?
But is it better to have them all in one group than 5 artists doing the same thing?
Yeah, I'd rather have them do like 5 in the same group, but like maybe do like a barbershop quartet where one's like significantly lower pitched than the other, like baritone, not saxophone, baritone, tenor, alto, like yeah,
soprano.
you just have positions if anything, but they're all singing the same
Yeah,
way.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
just
That's the
It's
part where they
redundant.
don't nail the Glee part of it.
right. I need
Right.
some like difference there, you know? Have
Where's
one
the
sing super
harmony?
low. Yeah, exactly. I need like I'm sure there is harmony, but it's not obvious. It's not like someone's singing significantly lower
That should
than
be
everyone
their
else.
like audio gimmick, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's-
if you want to nail
it's
one
pretty
thing,
obvious.
it should be like harmonies
Yeah.
and how they play off each other.
right.
But yeah, you're right. In that song, they don't really take advantage of it.
Like there are parts where they're like ooh, 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 and like they're
Right.
like harmonizing like that. But like I need someone to go like whoa, oh, 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 you know, like go balls out, man.
Yeah, I need them to have fun with it. They need
Yeah,
to
it's-
incorporate it more.
they're not-
It needs to be a thing they do. You
It's
know? It
too,
needs to be synonymous with Glee.
It's too Disney is what I'm getting at, I guess.
It's too AKB. It's too AKS.
No, it's not even.
It's very samey.
Yeah, in that sense.
The vocal style, the way, well, not
Yeah.
the vocal style, but the way that they they limit the range of the vote.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. They have to stay in that one range, and everyone
Yeah.
sings the same. So, all right, that's little Glee Monsters over. Next up, and last but not least, Yumemiru Adolescence, Exceed
Exceed
with 4 E's. Why?
Exceed Overdrive.
Rock
Yeah.
and roll.
Yeah, it's a rock
Kinda.
song.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, it's not rock and roll, but it's rock.
There's drums, electric guitar,
Yeah,
I guess it's like
and piano.
it's piano rock, I would say.
yeah.
Piano's
rock.
rock as hell.
Yeah. So I thought, like, I heard that intro guitar riff, and I feel like I've heard that guitar riff somewhere,
Uh-huh.
but I can't pinpoint it.
Oh, you haven't been able to...
I've
don't
been
know.
looking. I thought it was like No Tall or something, some random group that I heard like a
I
long
mean, I do
time
feel like
ago.
I've
Maybe.
heard it before, but no one... there's nothing like, scratching from the back of my mind, screaming like, oh, it's that one song. Like, for me, it's just kind of like, it all melds together.
Yeah, for sure. It's it's a very straightforward piano rock song that
Yeah.
Yumemiru's been doing some weird stuff recently, so it's kind of like a departure from the weirdness that they've done recently. This is pretty straightforward.
I need like a refresher on Yumemiru Adolescence.
They're a weird group, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I remember, I know I've seen a lot from this group. I
Yeah.
just can't like.
I mean, my favorite thing they've done is, I think, is it their first single or the second single? It was Mao to Sekai, which is one of their early singles, and it's really
Right, see,
catchy.
I know that name. I know.
Yeah,
the name of
it's
that
really,
song.
it's a good song, and they did like Kurachu Summer, which is a summer single, which is like they wore like polka dot bikini, so it was like dot bikini all over again. So
Hopefully a better song.
it's a good song. It's a really good song. It's
Okay.
really catchy. But those are like the only 2 songs I've liked by Yumemiru Adolescence. Everything else has been pretty like okay, not great.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to remember. I'm like I don't remember any of these songs, and I know I've heard them.
See, like I'm looking at some of the early videos, and I'm looking as far back as like 2014.
Yep, that's probably when Maru Sekai was around. I think that's when, maybe a year after. But, yeah, it's. I don't. It's just not
Mawa-
catchy. Maru Sekai, yeah. That's,
Mawaku Sekai.
No.
Or Mawa.
I
Mawaru
think it's
Sekai.
Mawaru.
Yeah, somebody miswrote that on this site.
Nice. Yeah, so I think that's my favorite Yumemiru song.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is just a little tame and
it's super vanilla, right?
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it is super tame.
I feel like the electric guitar is like the most excited part of this entire song.
The guitar is excited.
The guitar is like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's a rock song.
Oh yeah.
But the rest of the song is like, no,
No.
that's too much.
Oh
Yeah, there's there's like guitar solos going on, and like it's going nuts, but it's going nuts like by itself in the
Yeah.
corner, and the rest of the song is like doing something else.
It's jerking itself off.
It's like that commercial you see. Nobody expects the triangle solo.
Oh yeah,
I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember.
It's some guy in an orchestra. They're having this ice.
Oh
like,
yeah. I
and then
remember.
he does
Yep.
the triangle solo, and he's all spinning on the floor.
Yep.
yeah,
I remember.
yeah. So the
And
guitarist
yeah.
is having fun, but everyone else is like trying to be, really subdued and like.
I think the drums is pretty energetic.
Yeah, the drum adds energy for sure.
Yeah, but yeah,
But see, if you take the guitar and the drums out of it,
it's
I can totally see this having like a really ballady, like I've heard this a billion times,
Yeah.
like instrumental.
I think
to
even with the
replace it.
guitar and drums, I've heard this a billion times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just imagine it being even more generic, just being
Yeah.
another step down with like just synth and
Like, I've become so jaded that, like, if you're gonna do something super straightforward like this, it needs to be, like, the catchiest thing ever. So,
And it's
I'm
not.
just, yeah, it's not catchy. Like,
I
it's
got
fine.
nothing from the melody and the rhythm. It's just. Bleh.
I think the
Yeah.
chorus is fine.
It's fine.
It's got hooks, you know.
Just not good enough for me.
No, I think it's got some hooks for me,
No.
but the rest of the song not so much. And you know, that guitar's just going off. The guitar is like loving life, and everyone else is just kind of like eating vanilla ice cream. Anything else?
Not on the song. Let's talk about the PV. This is
PV
one
is
of
all,
them. Hey, we're going on a vacation for a day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And-
like a montage trip.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, we're at the airport, we're on a train.
The
let's
last
do
PV, I
kooky
think,
things.
that did something like really, really similar was actually Ebichu. Earlier in
yeah.
the year, they did Conja.
I like that
Densha.
music video.
It's basically
like that
this, you know. It
It was more fun than this.
it's about the same for me.
It was more fun than
Wow.
those girls were having more fun than these girls here.
I don't remember that much in detail, but yeah, it's one of those PVs. It's just, hey, let's just do random shit around the town. Let's take a train, go somewhere else that's like an hour
Yeah.
away, and just hang out.
Yeah.
Pretend you're on a vacation when you're
Yeah.
actually working, which sounds like an amazing job.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those tends to be the music videos I like if they're done really well. I think this one's done competently. The only thing I don't like
What
is
would
that
you
it's-
have done better?
I wouldn't wash it out with gray.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This music video is gray.
It was really cloudy, okay?
It is fucking gray. Like what emotion are you trying to evoke from
Sad.
these visuals other than
They
like,
didn't know how to adjust for the polar.
You know,
the polar filter.
So even in scenes where they're having fun, like it's taken down a notch. Like
Mhm.
you know, like I
They
just
don't-
feel whoever is behind the camera is just feeling like really numb and dead inside, and this is like the best they can do.
They had to have the polar filter on there, and they didn't know how to compensate for it, so
Yes.
it's all gray.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it looks like maybe this is the last song they're gonna do, and they're gonna disband or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
whoever is looking at the world behind the lens of this camera is in serious need of some sort of antidepressant or, you know, like Viagra or something. Like,
That what?
just-
No, that's a whole different thing.
They need to feel something.
They need a.
Like
They need
this person is like.
They need to
dead.
feel rock hard. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They need a shot.
They need to
of
feel
station.
something.
They need a shot of station.
Yeah, just like, 3 Days Grace said, I'd
They
rather
need a
feel
dose
pain than
of
nothing at
station.
all.
Yeah.
No.
This person does not enjoy living.
No, I'm sorry, but I'd rather feel nothing at all than pain.
It's
No.
new metal, Draco. You can't reason with new
If
metal.
they're feeling pain, at least we would see some like deep blacks in here, or
Yeah, just
Yeah.
blood.
you know,
Blood. Yeah.
saturated reds or
It's like
something.
yeah, red like imagery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
But this guy is just on like, yeah, I don't know, like overdose on Ritalin.
I don't even know what that feels like.
Me either.
Their like heart rate is at like 30 beats per minute.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're just
Jesus.
depressed at the point. Yeah.
Like that is the feeling I get.
30
from this
beats
movie.
per minute? Oh,
Some people have crazy BPMs, man.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's.
Like
I
if you
know,
work out a lot.
Lance Armstrong has like an insanely low beats per minute. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is though. But yeah, that's the feeling I get generally from the music video. It's
Yeah.
just-
It's Instagram, the PV.
It has like negative energy. Like the girls might be having fun. You can literally, yeah, like, hey, they're smiling, they're laughing at jokes and eating good food, but I don't get any of that because I'm looking at it through the eyes of a bipolar guy. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think I get what you're saying. It just to me seems like you take like Instagram pictures and then you put like the gray scale or whatever on it,
Yeah.
and then like a picture that's supposed to be like
It's
happy and
shot like the saddest music video ever.
right. It looks like it's supposed to be depressing, like you
Yeah, like you
lost
said, it's
something.
like this is like their last music video before disbanding or something.
Right.
It's totally
Just
the vibe that I get from this. It's
yeah.
supposed to be, it's them having fun one last time
Just
before the rest of their life turns to
I mean, they
shit.
did have a member leave earlier in the year, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're a four-man, four-girl unit now.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I didn't
maybe
even notice for a lot of it that there were only four of them.
sign of things to come. Well, I don't think she left on good terms either.
Oh yeah, some
I think
shit
they
went
caught
down.
her doing stuff with a guy, or yeah, it was like a
Yeah,
guy-related suspension and then departure. I think.
boys, am I right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have an effect on idols. I don't think.
No, and honestly, I don't know. I thought a lot of groups would be over that by now, or at least
Right.
a little more like lenient, or just suspend them for a while and then bring them back, and it becomes a comeback
They shouldn't
story.
even suspend them. It's just fucking have them come back. Whatever. They don't even punish them.
Yeah, I mean, like, are the fans really gonna like revolt? I don't know. Are they? They might. I
I
don't know.
think
Like,
depends on the group.
are people going to like leave following the group en masse just because of like one member? I mean, like her fans might leave, or like maybe
Yeah.
50% of that one member's fans might leave.
Yeah.
But will the rest of them be all like, yeah, in solidarity, we're gonna lock arms and like not attend any of your lives until that member's gone? Like, I don't know. Is that
Probably not.
No, I don't know. Some of them probably would, but
yeah,
I think the majority of them.
no,
I don't know. It depends on how
So, like, going-
hardcore they are.
yeah, like going to idol lives in Japan, especially for smaller groups. Like you definitely like if you attend any of them, you definitely notice there are like groups of friends, who like bonded over this group or whatever, like who are friends and who became friends in real life, all showing up at the same time in a group, like all hanging out together and like being in the same area for every live and that type of thing. So, I could see like those guys could all disappear at once, but for the most part, like a lot of people just show up on their own, and like I don't know if, I don't think there would be a huge fallout or anything.
Yeah.
I think this group would be fine if they kept her. I don't know. Like, is
But I
this group
think-
like big enough to where it's gonna like create a giant
No,
wave
and
or
also the
fallout,
fact, but the thing with like a smaller group is that
I guess there's more of a danger.
yeah, having one person leave a five-man group is a little bit more of an impact than a
Yeah.
girl leaving a group with 48 or 75 or 69, whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah, or 500.
or
I
500.
mean,
Yep.
I feel like going from 6 to 5 is fine. 5 to 4 is
Is
big.
a little yeah. It's funny because I'm probably overstating it, but there is a factor to having like a center, right? And with four
Yeah.
people, it's not possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. How are you gonna shoot your album or single cover?
TGS's formations look pretty wonky these days. So I mean, their choreo's still fine, but
Yeah.
the formations look crooked.
Yeah, but they still got 5 members, don't they?
No, it's 4, isn't it? May,
Oh, yeah, I guess it is 4.
May, Yuri, Hitomi, and Miyu.
Yeah.
Miyu, yeah.
I wonder how many sisters Miyu has.
Well, she has one.
Possibly more than that, because apparently her another sister is in the
Trying out for AKB.
draft. Yeah, she's in the draft.
Really?
Yeah,
So she's gonna have 2 siblings in AKB or 48?
a possibility.
That's crazy.
Um,
That's really cool.
they believe it's suspected she's IU Yamabe's sister anyway.
All right.
So
Cool. All right. Let's rate it day.
All right. Music video. Not too hot on this. And this music video is not too hot on itself either. It's
They have self-confidence issues.
yeah, this music video is incredibly depressed for the kind of song this is. So yeah, it's not doing a whole lot. Like it's a vacation, man. Like can you shoot it with a little more life and a little more color? It's so bizarre and so at odds with the song that it that is also not incredibly exciting, but it's got more energy than this, you know? I feel like it would do wonders if this music video just had a little more camera movement and a little more creativity and a little more saturation and color. So music video is just gonna be like it's a 50. I was thinking about giving it lower, but whatever. Like 50 is pretty low.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
Song wise, I'll give it a 67. It is like the chorus does do something for me. I think the chorus is pretty nice. But the rest of the song is very just sort of been there, done that. Nothing wholly unexpected or interesting. Um, but the chorus sticks with me. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna give it.
What did you give the song?
67.
I'm gonna give the song like a 60, maybe even like a 55, because it is wholly forgettable. I just listened to it, but I don't remember
It is a forgettable song. I will give it that.
Yep.
I mean, that's the truth. I just listened to it, and I don't remember it. All I remember is Day going on about the guitar.
Yeah.
So,
You listen to Day
remember-
more.
Yeah.
Remember the enthusiastic guitar.
the PV, I'll give it as like 65. It does an okay job, but I do agree it's a little depressing.
I'll give the PV a 60, 65. It's shot okay, but yeah, it's gray, it's dark, it's depressing. Just visually, the color wise, it's depressing.
It's so drab.
Yeah.
Like it's raining, but it's not.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of these PVs where the members are just doing whatever the fuck.
Like a lot of slow-mo.
Yep. I prefer PVs where it's a mix of performance and other things, and this is not a performance PV
Like
whatsoever.
if I saw this music video without the sound, I would think that this was like the most soul-crushingly sad song like ever made.
Yeah.
Just it's supposed to like just this incredibly sad, depressing ballad that's like super bittersweet. That's supposed to like contrast with them smiling, but at the same time, it's a sad video because it's all grayed out. Like that's the feeling I get. So a lot of the music here, I think, is also robbed by the video.
I even by itself, I don't think the song is that good.
Yeah.
I think it's
No.
flat.
Yeah. For me, like I said, it's just the chorus that does it for me.
Yeah. Even the chorus for me is like nothing to write home about. I think the instrumentals are
Yeah.
just kind of weak.
I think the singing, now I think about it, also is just kind of, I don't
Just
know. Like there's no
overall
energy behind it,
unimpressive.
you know?
Yeah. Just no excitement, really. All right, I'm gonna give that a 63 for the song, PV 65. All right, that's Yumemiru Adolescence, Exceed.
Yeah.
So much excitement, but I don't think that thing is very exciting.
What a downer to end
Yeah.
on.
Yep, I'm sad now, and I'm hungry at the same time. All right, so that's all the PVs we're gonna talk about. But before we end the show, we gotta pick the MVPV of the night.
Oh yeah.
I honestly don't know.
I think
where...
they're all winners.
God.
They're all winners, you guys.
They're all winners in the hearts of their fans.
This is one of those
Yeah.
weeks where I can't pick, and I'm just gonna defer to someone who has some sort of an opinion.
Okay, so out of this entire list, the only thing that, I could look at and say overall, the entire package, on average, is better than the rest, is going to be Eien no Shunkan. Because
Well,
I
that-
think the song has something going for it. It's interesting throughout.
With
I
that
think the music
PV,
video, yeah,
the replay value is not there.
the replay value is not there,
But
but
then again, it's not there for any of the PVs we talked about.
it has its impact for the first viewing, you know? Like at the
God.
beginning, you're like, oh, this is gonna go old fast, but you know, before I know it, I'm like 3 minutes in and I'm still watching it, and then I start appreciating the variety. It's I don't know. You never see the same thing once. You know,
You never see the
it's
same
got variety
thing.
going for it,
You never see the same thing once.
or more than once. Yeah, one. Yeah,
You
that's
never
what I
see the
meant to
same
say.
thing twice.
Twice. That's
You're
what I
talking
meant
about
to say.
Yumemiru?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Each shot is unique.
I actually agree. I think that's probably the one I'd go with. Um, the PV's unique enough, but the song I felt was probably one of the best of the week.
Yeah, I would say so. On the whole, you know, I mean, this is a low energy week. Like,
I honestly can't agree to anything. I'm just so
by
disappointed.
default,
Yeah, I guess I'd rather pick a LVPV than an MVPV.
you know, if I had to choose if I had to choose a second, I would honestly say Equal Love. You know?
Yeah,
Equal Love is.
Yeah.
I probably
It's
would have gone
pretty
with
good.
Equal Love. Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
kind of forgot about it, but going back to it, like it's got, you know, it's got the vibe, it's got the Christmas thing.
Okay.
Music
So
video is done pretty well, and then colors are nice, shot well.
who would you pick as the LVPV?
Mm.
The least valuable.
Yes. Who would you pick?
I have one pick. It's NGT.
I'll have to go back. Let me skim through it real quick. I mean, okay, just by the fact that the video is 12 minutes long.
That's not even the worst
Like,
part.
that's
The
a
worst.
killer before I even press play. Like,
Yeah.
I look at it, and then you know it starts with this really impressive wide shot. I'm like, oh wow, like this looks like a movie, and it's meant to because it has a movie director and everything. And then I look at the time, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's 12 minutes.
Yeah.
When does the song start? And like I skip around, and it starts right in the middle. And then they have like a whole 5 minutes after the song, you know.
That's a depressing PV too. It's everything's gray and
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, it's
I
so
don't
down.
like watching it. It's like a not fun version of the Exceed PV. Exceed was barely fun and only fun
Right.
because of the members.
This is like the bittersweet song. It's the NGT bittersweet
Yeah.
edition. You know, you get a
I-
different flavor every single. This is the
I guess.
grapefruit of NGT.
No, this is more like the raspberry.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's the cranberry.
I'll take strawberries.
I'd rather take cranberries than raspberries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really found Well,
I don't like either that much.
I don't like the seeds in raspberries.
Yeah, that's annoying. I agree with that.
Strawberries I can eat because I really like the flavor.
Yeah, strawberries are good.
So, and
All
I
right.
don't care for blueberries either.
Yeah, I don't like blueberries that much. I like them in other
yeah,
things,
I don't
not
like
by
blueberries.
itself.
No, dude, raspberries are great.
No.
They have
Raspberries
seeds in
are
them that are
pretty good.
gigantic.
Yeah, you
And
just
hard
chew
and
through them.
they
You're
get-
supposed to chew
They're
through them.
pretty hard.
Yeah, they're hard. They get stuck in your teeth. And
Yeah.
Raspberries are fine.
I don't like the flavor either. Of
Yeah, I
raspberries.
bet you swallow a banana whole, you fuck.
Do the banana seeds bug you?
No, it's the peel. You just eat the peel. You fucking cook the peel. You monster. Alright. So MVPV is going to, I guess, You'll Melt More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's the overall feeling.
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's a toss up. Yeah, it's between You'll Melt More and Equal Love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equal Love has the PV going for it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
PV is a lot stronger, in my opinion. But the song, for me, you know, it's a one-trick pony kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the instrumentals feel a lot more bare and musically much less interesting.
Yeah.
So you got the yin and yang.
That's for sure. Alright, so the MVPV goes to You'll Melt More and no Shunkan.
No, congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Alright, so we stream every week on Twitch at twitch.tv/newschoolkaidon and youtube.com/newschoolkaidon around 7 p.m. Eastern Time live. But, you can download our podcast if you're listening to this on YouTube. Archive at newschoolkaidon. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at newschoolkaidon, me at YoshiRect, Draco at Draco60, and Day doesn't really tweet.
No.
But if you want to follow him, it's New School Day.
Yeah.
So, all right.
If the account still exists.
Does it exist from inactivity?
It hasn't been taken over by
that's good, I guess.
anonymous hackers.
Not that anyone wants access to a random dude's Twitter account.
I don't know. It happens on the fly. They're done by bots these days.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone tried to
Doesn't
take
even
my
have
account
to be a person on the other
last
side.
year. Yeah. So, all right. Anything else for this week, guys?
No. Every time I show up, it's gonna be the EDC show. So.
Oh, God damn it.
We'll catch up on
Draco's
Draco's knife. Yeah, his knife shopping.
If
the
I ever get
pens
around
and
to it.
wallets and Leathermans and watches and notepads.
I've been bamboozled.
I've got my wallet here. I'm quite happy with my wallet.
Oh, that's good.
But it could be better.
Oh, God damn it.
No.
Everyone has a pen, but it could be better.
Oh, my God. All right.
No, I don't carry a pen, so no.
Well, now there's another thing you should consider. Just
No.
stick a pen in your pants.
No.
Stick a pen in your pants, Draco.
No. I don't want to get stabbed.
I'm not gonna get stabbed by your pen. Anyway.
But you buy a knife. All right, so that's it for the show. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Bye.